Today we're going to do our introduction inside in the shop, and we have a very special Lynx XKSS recreation. It is well known. It was Lynx's first long-nosed D-type, which it is no longer because throughout the years in its midlife, it was sent back to Lynx to be converted into an XKSS. So we're going to have a really good time firing this one up and going for a road test. So let's go. Come on. Okay. Well, this one is going to be fun. Okay. Let's move it out of the shop. Beautiful day for riding an XKSS. Let's get her on the road, warmed up a little bit. Hard to look at one of these and say that it's comfortable, but you can see how it was comfortable as a racer, because I've been in a lot of cars over the years, some way more comfortable than others. I'm not sure if you're going to do 24 hours in it, but your stint, maybe a double stint, isn't so bad. There's plenty of room. So, absolutely exceptional view from the cockpit. Got your gauges right at your beck and call. So we'll warm up the water temp and the oil temp a bit. It's got an easy gearbox, 4-speed, stick, gear to gear, also at your fingertips. So, as we've said, Lynx Engineering were well known for the service, race prep, restoration, and crash damage repair of many original D-types, C-types, and XKSSs. So, say they're well known is an understatement. Chris Lucas and Lynx Engineering are extremely well known and in the record books. Before we get on it, I would like to make sure she is ready to purr and in prime form. See what I did there with the purring thing, the whole cat thing? See what I did there? Okay. For your driving pleasure, it's got just the right amount of amenities. I mean, what more could you ask for? You got wipers, but you don't have a roof. Although you have a roof, a top, or as the English call it, a hood. You have ample space for a picnic basket for touring, maybe even a nice piece of luggage. You have the obligatory horn. You have great disc brakes when you're going at speed, but I don't know why that just jumped into my head. We should have discussed that a bit later. But you then have side marker lights, headlights, you have panel lights. Yep, that's about all you need. Here's your high beams. High beams off. So it is a true race car, but made even more special, unfortunately, due to the Brown's Lane fire that destroyed the remaining D-types and opened the door for a street-going race car called the XKSS, which is probably one of the most rare, if not the rarest Jag of them all, in my opinion. let's say, a 427 Cobra would be. And I mean, look at this. It's got ample amount of space for a sandwich on a roll, but not on a Hero, because the Hero would definitely not fit. But the roll would be perfect. Anyway, as I digress. So we're going to go down through the twisties here a little bit and enjoy it. It is exceptionally fun and easy to drive. And as we said earlier, it's got exceptional brakes. Exceptional brakes. To do our flybys. Forgot to tell you about this little ditty over there, that little amenity called signals. They do not shut themselves off, but you can just make it like that. Enjoying it on the back roads of Long Island. Got a great exhaust note, purple. Wow, look at this. Nice little Mercedes up there. Can you imagine if this was the war? I'd be there again in my XKSS and we'd be right here and we'd go. Anyway, we know how that turned out. And yet, Mercedes-Benz build a hell of a motor car, if I do say so myself. There are several other companies that build E-Type, C-Type, and XKSS recreations, but none as well as Lynx, and none that have the provenance of Lynx, and none that have actually been fortunate enough to service and restore the originals like Lynx. Just this past weekend, another XKSS sold at auction from an outfit in New Zealand. An excellent recreation, but not as authentic as a Lynx, and as a market comp, that sold for almost $260,000. So I think you're assured if you have a Lynx, XKSS, or D-Type, you're pretty much guaranteed exclusivity. And then, of course, there's power. And yet, it's comfortable for what it is. And again, easy to drive around town should you so desire. This one is for the taking. Its entire history is on our website. And I'd like to thank you again for watching one of our videos. See you on the next one. See ya.